Hi everyone, and this oh my gosh, okay. Okay, three, two, one. Hi everyone. In today's interview, we will be interviewing Michelle, which is representative of the Girls Build Club. Say hi.
Hi.
And today we are joined by Megan.
Hello. Thank you for coming, Michelle. It's a pleasure to have you
Of course, thank you for having me.
anytime. So, what makes Girls Build Club unique?
So I feel like a lot of people, when they think of, when they think of like our community, they think of, oh, like the problems in our community, they think that they're not able to help. They feel helpless. Like they can't like make a change. But in our club, that even if you don't feel like an advocate, activist, for lack of a better term, you can still like help make a change in so many ways. Most importantly, we bring a voice to the people whose voices want to be heard.
That's
Good
such a good
answer.
cause.
It's a good
Yeah.
answer.
So in your club, what kind of events do you run yearly?
So yearly, we always have those usually like two events that we have that is aimed to our goal for the year, if that makes sense. So we
Hmm.
have the two events that are for the topic that we're like trying to help. So like if we wanted to work on a homelessness like in our community, we would have around like two events basically spreading awareness and helping out in that sense.
What does your club contribute to the SOAR culture, and what message do you want to give the students?
SOAR is, definitely a school where students want to go beyond the standard. Our club shows, how driven, how active our students at SOAR are. I feel like the message we want to send, hopefully, is that, hey, is something wrong? Is something in our community that is unjust? Do you want to help your community? Then you can you have that power to change that. It's like what they say, dream high, soar higher.
Yeah.
With that message in like a little summary, why should people join your club?
I feel like I said before, people should join to help their community. We always in our community, not in our community, in our club, we pick a problem that is affecting our community, and we try to help or spread awareness at least. So if you want to help our community, you can you can totally join this, our club. You also get like awesome opportunities. You can like help design shirts, like get volunteer hours, and get experience talking to new people. To help plan the events. It definitely like brings out that activist that everybody has within them, and it brings confidence. It brings people out of their shells.
Who is your club's advisor?
Oh, our club's advisor is Dana Lamont.
Okay. Follow up question: Who is Dana Lamont?
He's our supervisor. He's also I believe he was running for Congress earlier this year. But yeah, he I believe he went to, I don't want to get this wrong, Stanford or Yale, and he through like he's blind, but even though he has these problems that he faces, he still is able to be extremely helpful to our club. He's very wise. He's very supportive of all of us to bring out like the confidence in everybody, and like reaches out to the club to different clubs and gives us different opportunities and supportive people to help us with our goal in the club.
It's a common misconception around SOAR students that only girls are allowed to join the Girls Build Club. So, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, I don't want to like start anything, but I mean, yeah, it is true. Like only girls can join, but I mean, it's in the name, girls build. But it's not necessarily the fact that boys, they can't because boys are gross. No, it's not like that. It's due to the rules of like Girls Build LA. That's like where we get like our funds and money from. It's written in the rules that boys are or those who don't identify like feminine as females to say that they can't join officially as a team member, but they can totally like show support. Like they can come to our meetings, they can come to our events, stuff like that.
How would you explain Girls Build Club to incoming freshmen? in more?
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Girls Build is a club made for empowering young girls by, giving them the funds to create change in their community. So we get a grant, like a grant of money to fund our project that we plan to work on from Girls Build LA, like the official, to fund our project. So like for example, the project we were working on before quarantine, where we focused on environmental issues. So this included spreading awareness, like planting trees, stuff like that. So the plan was to hold an event. I forgot the location. It's been so long. Somewhere near Apollo Park, and we were going to have an event. We would have our own little booth for our club. We would be wearing our own T-shirts, and we'd be spreading awareness about climate change by teaching, children how to make their own plants and how important plants are to the environment. Like trying to teach them what it means.
Yeah.
And while we would have a project with those kids, we would have our own separate like thing where we would have like adults or different like people who have clubs or something like that. They would come and they would write their name if they were interested in our next project, which not our next project, our next event was the plan was to we were going to get plant a lot of not plant a lot of trees, buy a lot of trees, a lot of plants, and we were going to have an event where we would have those like materials at Home Depot and Lowe's, and we would have the people that like clubs, like organizations like small shops around our city and like clubs like and churches come and pick up the supplies needed to make not make plant and trees. They would come, they would have their own little tree, and that would represent the plan or the goal to make our community greener.
Dang, that's a really positive message, especially
I
right
know.
now.
Yeah, it was gonna be great. We had everything planned out, but quarantine. And,
Speaking of
coronavirus.
quarantine, how is Girls Club going to work around the quarantine situation? Because we can't meet up in person. So do you guys have any plans as to how you're going to do your club
How to
business?
transition to virtual.
Yeah, that's definitely a talking point that we've discussed like many times out, during quarantine. And so when I think of that, we don't have a clear answer, but I feel like that's almost like the fun part, that would like, if new members do join and the people that we do have in our club now find a way together, because there's always a way to find things around. So we're gonna definitely look into that. We're gonna definitely do volunteer hours at places that do need us and that we do know are safe and that we can go to, and definitely do things online like building websites and petitions and things in that nature.
When your goals of trying to help the earth, maybe you could do some sort of collaboration with Environmental Club, because I know they're trying to do many things right now, especially in the quarantine.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely like something I want to go into. We were going to do that before, but things got really rushed in during the end.
So do you have anything else that you want to mention that you might have forgot to mention before?
If you want to join, you definitely can. You can just join. It's fun here. You have a lot of opportunities, and all the people that I've met are really extremely supportive, and you can find a lot of opportunities, and you can make a change. That's something that everybody has within themselves, the ability to make that change.
Do you have any social medias, like an Instagram or anything that we can plug in?
I have Instagram. My name is 661.Michelle, except the C is a H.
Okay, we'll make sure to plug that in at the. We'll make sure to plug that in at the bottom of the video.
All right, awesome.
Video.
What, Jody?
My mic just went crazy right now. Okay, sorry.
Sounds like you were being possessed or something.
Ooh.
So that's all the questions that we have for you.
All right.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Of course, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone that's watching this video, I was about to say like and subscribe, but like, because it's
you still could.
make sure to like this video. I'm not gonna go into that. Thank you guys for watching. If anyone's watching that had an interest in Girls Build Club, make sure to join them, support them. Even if you're a guy, you could support them. Anyone want to say bye?
Yeah. What?
Bye bye.
Okay.